Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys. Just a little update on the F100. I have been doing some work. I don't remember if I showed y'all. I sanded down the dash area here, primed it. We sandblasted the entire, well, not the entire, we didn't sandblast the roof, but the vast majority. This back wall they had painted with some stuff, I don't know it. So it took sandblasting to do it. Got it all sandblasted down, got a coat of primer on it, got a little bit of sound deadener put in, got some more sound deadener on the way for the back and all that stuff. And then we could get that, well, I want to get it painted before we put sound deadener on it. So we gotta find out what color we're gonna do. Anyway, but that's what's going on with that. I have been doing some stuff, just doesn't make good video, so I didn't bother recording it. I did also do the dash panel. It's kind of sitting over here in the junk pile. But we got it all sanded down, primed up. It looks good too. It's ready for paint. But if you notice up here on the table, we got some redneck chrome going on. We got some jet skis, and this was one of the seats just ripped up, so we put some duct tape on it just to make it through. I ordered a seat cover. So today, we're gonna put a seat cover on. I don't think it's too complicated, but hey, hold my beer and watch this. Well, let me just jump right into it. What I went ahead and got some tools out over here. It's stapled all along the perimeter of it, and the drill is because we got to drill out some rivets where this goes under this plastic piece here. So I'm gonna put y'all on here on the tripod. And step one is we're going to drill out these rivets on this little edge here. Well, they are aluminum, so nice and easy and slow until they start. There they go. My little rubber thing just ran away, guys. Yeah, see, it just a little rubber pad for when the goes up against the fiberglass hole. We'll get all that out in a minute. We'll get this side. Doesn't take a lot of speed. Like I said, they're just aluminum rivets, so. One took off running away too. Into the trash can. Okay. So now we got both of our little rubber pads off here. These little plastic corners can come off, it looks like. Well, this one doesn't want to come off. It likes its home. There we go. And we had to take those off because, you know, it is stapled up underneath there. It looks like it's got glue on it as well. Yeah, that looks like a little glue under there. Anyway, yeah, we'll have to get this seat cover off. The instructions say use a screwdriver. I got little tiny pry bar panel popper thingamabobber. So that's what I'm going to use. Sorry, I'm banging y'all around. I'll move you right around here and get you a little bit better view, maybe. But I don't think this is going to be real hard. I'm just going to start right here at the edge. Then it makes me look like an idiot. Yeah, we just kind of pry it up and pull out the staples. That one's already pulled itself through. We're going to pull it out anyway. I also got a pair of diagonal side cutters over here. They're great for pulling staples. You just get them in there and use it like a pry tool. Don't poke your finger on this. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to work this all the way around the entire thing. So, I'm not going to sit here and make y'all watch the whole thing. So, yep, we're going to pause. I'll be right back. All right, last couple of staples. Few staples, not a couple. Sorry if my head's getting in the way. All right, that should be all the staples. We just kind of peel this up around it. Like I say, there is, I missed one. Ew. There is some adhesive under here. I didn't know there would be adhesive under it, but okay. Kind of sticky. Imagine that. Adhesive being sticky. Come out of there. Okay. And we just kind of peel her open. And I lied. I didn't realize I lied. I'm sorry. I still got all this to do. I mean, there's a lot of staples. This is just the underside, I guess. I still got to do this. So I guess before I peel it off, let me zip through these right quick. I did go get a screwdriver though, by the way. It worked a little better than my pry tool. Okay, now we got it all off, and voila, that's the old vinyl seat. This one, not too bad, but we're gonna place it over here in the filing cabinet. I did admit there's a couple of staples that pulled through the vinyl. I'm gonna go ahead and remove them. That one didn't want to come out. Flip it over. Around it. There's one right there I missed. Okay. Now, I'm gonna clean up my mess over here first. Pick all them staples up. Put them in the filing cabinet as well. Now looks like the cushion is glued onto the plastic. So like where these rivets are, I don't know what I'm gonna have to do here. Maybe I can, we'll just pull it up a little bit. Reach up in there and pop it out. Back side of the rivet. I'll do the same thing on this side. Kind of hate to pry up that seat cushion that's padded down. I mean, that's glued down, but got to get those rivets out of there. So we'll set all this stuff aside. And voila, there's our rear seat cushion. And here's our new vinyl that goes on it. These are black tip seat covers. Not sponsored. I don't normally do jet ski stuff anyway. These just happen to be mine, and my wife loves them. So now they were kind enough to give us a center spot in the middle of it all. So I just kind of looked at it here, and we got 1, 2. So if I line it up with this center mark here, that should be centered up pretty good. And they do recommend using a pneumatic stapler or a electric stapler, and I happen to have an electric stapler here. Kind of line this up first. Problem is, I don't think it's strong enough. We are about to find out right now. No, it is not strong enough. That, my friend, is not all that spiffy. So I'm going to pull this back out. And I also have a pneumatic stapler. So let me go dig up my pneumatic stapler and we'll try it next. Give me just a second. All right, guys, I'm back. Got the old pneumatic stapler out. Had to put it on the air regulator and lower the air pressure down. And these are quite a bit smaller staples. But yeah, we're just gonna shoot staples around it, I guess. Yeah, I think that works. Now this one, I think that's working. I think when I pull it and pull it, yeah, I think that'll work out. So we'll just continue to like I need my little tack hammer. Be right back. Couldn't find my tack hammer, next best thing, body hammer. Yeah, I believe that'll work. Oh yeah. Okay, a little too much space right there. Okay, so now I got that front section done. I think I need to pull it to the back now. got stuff on my fingers, now I got it all over my vinyl. It's that adhesive, that's what's all over me. Okay, so I'm gonna stretch it across the center first. I'm pretty firm with it. And I'm gonna run about 3 or 4 staples. First, I wanna kinda make sure I got it centered up. Because that didn't look right. Okay. That's a little better. Now I'm gonna run 3 or 4 staples across the center of it here. Maybe one more. Okay, see, and good Lord. Should have cleaned the table off. I used to have a towel. Let's just lay this down, because now I'm gonna have to clean that. Doggone it. That's what happens when you do metal fab and then you try to work on the jet ski. Okay, like I said, I pulled that center tight. Now I'm gonna pull the edges tight. And see how it smoothed it out a lot? Now I'm gonna do the same thing on this edge. I'm just gonna pull it pretty taut and put 3 or 4 staples right through here. Then come over to this side and do the same thing. Is this the right way to do it? I don't know. I kind of sort of read the instructions. But now that that's kind of tightened up a little bit across there, it looks a lot better. So I think I'll start and go ahead and finish around this back side. At least get this center portion. Well, that being said, let's look if I can work this corner a little better. And I'm gonna hit it right in the seam. There we go. Okay, this is the hard part to show you on camera. So I'm gonna try to get it in here real nice and close. See if I can't do this justice. Back in the day when we did speaker boxes, we did vinyl. And then you can see how this left a I don't know what you call a pleat. Well, we take that pleat and we stretch the center of it. And we're going to hit a staple in the middle. Okay? And then this pleat right here, we're going to do the same thing. And you're just going to work those around. Until you mess it all up. Nope. That's not going to cut it there. And this is why a pair of side cutters, diagonal side cutters, is really good for pulling staples, because you can kind of get a hold of them and pull them out without cutting everything up. Okay, now we got to try that again. I don't know if we're going to be able to get it all the way out. I think we did it. That one didn't shoot one. Come on. There we go. Now on the back side of it, you can still see the pleats. And it is what it is there. But on the front side of it, it's nice and smooth. So that worked out real good. Now we're gonna do this other side. And basically the same exact thing. Just kind of stretch it. Get you a few shots there. Get one right here on this seam, or two. There we go. Now we just stretch that where that. Get us a couple right here in the middle. And try to get that one out just a little bit more. Like that. And then same thing with this one, although it's right there at the edge. And I'm sorry if that's loud over the interwebs there, guys and gals. And so now we got our back of the seat cover done. Dirty, 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 but it's nice and smooth. No pleats. Can you even see what I'm talking about? There, nice and smooth. No pleats, creases, or anything like that on the back side of it. Now, all I can do is work this on around and just kind of keep it stretched and keep it tight. So, which is not too difficult. You just kind of stretch it a little bit and shoot some staples. And I'm shooting these staples probably every 3/4 of an inch or so. Some of them are closer than others. All right, now I'm gonna double staple it across here as well. Oop. We ran out of staples. We're not out. Close though. Let me go reload. Okay, we're back. Now I want to get the front up here kind of done. I should probably do this front side right here first. Laying it upside down because it's got to come around the actual seat here, and you got an inside corner, which is kind of a pain. So when we stretch it, you can't. I got up here. Okay, like I was saying. Kind of got to stretch it around this inside corner. So that's what I'm going to start out next. Just using my finger to pull it back into that corner. And it's going to look ugly for a minute, it looks like. But if I stretch that and that, Let me get a staple right there, and there, and there. And I'm going to put one right there as well also, just for good measure. Okay, now we really got it kind of looking ugly right up in this section right here. But when I stretch it, we're going to try our best to make it look decent. But I think what I want to do is try to walk this on around. Sorry. Come on. I put those a lot closer than 3/4 of an inch or so. I think we're just going to try to follow this around. Well, I think doing this inside part might be smarter to do right now. Just don't know what the best way to do it. This crazy corner like this. Just going to stretch it around it. Start by shooting one right here in the middle. And then we'll kind of tautly pull it there. And then walk it back around just like we have been. That don't look too bad. Now I think, can I get it in frame? Yeah, there we go. I think I'm gonna fold this over like that. That'll give me some strength in here for the staples where it's stretched. Wait a minute. Just before I do that, I need to note where the hole is for our little rubber bushing that goes on right here and our cap. So when the cap goes on. So we don't want that too thick. That's a good thing I stopped there. We don't want that too thick or this is not going to slide on. So what we need now is a pair of scissors. Yeah, a pair of scissors, I think will be the wise thing to do. And we'll just cut that. We're just going to take a pair of scissors. I'm going to snip this, not all the way to the edge. We're going to stay a good, ½ inch or so away from the edge. And I can probably just go ahead and scientifically remove this section right here. Ah! I'm going to go ahead and hit a staple right back in here. Right there. Then I can take this and fold it under and fold this up like that. I think that'll work. And then we'll shoot us another staple. Whoops. I'm going to pull it inward like that. We'll shoot us another staple right here. Like I said, I'm trying to keep in mind right where my hole for my, there it is, for my rivet to go in. I want to look at the front, see about pulling this back. I'm gonna pull that back like that. Shoot us one right there. And I'm gonna pull it again. Shoot another one right here. It didn't shoot. Now I want to make sure, I don't want it too thick, so we're going to go ahead and staple this on down. Okay. I'm going to take our handy dandy scissors. And trim. Get that back up there. Trim this off. Now, where's my little plastic piece? Yeah, that's going to be too thick. Let me go get a razor blade. Thin some of this out right here. I believe we should be right there. Now we got our plastic piece. Let me go get my rivet gun and a rivet. Be right back. I don't know if that's going to be even big enough. I may have to go to a hardware store and get some more rivets. Okay, and there we go, guys. We got it all done. Tried to clean it up a little bit. Got a spot or two on there. She's good and tight. The edges look good. The back looks good. The logo looks good. So, yeah. Now all we got to do is get the redneck chrome off of that one and do that one. So hang tight, I'll bring you back in and out, show you a little progress here and there. Pretty much the same as the back one, just bigger. So let me get this one tore all apart and we'll see what we can see. Hey guys, I'm back. Wanted to jump in right quick. I'm taking this off. I got a little smarter, got me a cloth, drop cloth, that's what it is, drop cloth. Put up here so we don't get gunk all over our new seat cover. But I did that side already, and here, let me shake you around some. On the edges of this, it's got this little plastic thing. I thought I'd show you as I got ready to take this one off. It's just kind of a, I don't know, like a rubber plastic. It's just folded over. It's got staples under it. Like I say, I got pretty much all of it all taken off except for that one part right there. So I thought I'd bring you back and show you that right quick. Let me go ahead and pull this thing off. I'll bring you right back. All right, guys, we got it all stripped off. I got the new piece laid out here. Let's set this seat up in here because I think since this is kind of like a cup type seating thing, That's technical term, by the way. We gotta pull this back into it, maybe. Something like that, I think. Okay, maybe we need to flip it this way. We throw this over the top. Okay, yeah, like that. Let's see if we can't get it stretched up on there, something like that. So I know you want to kind of get it. Let's hold it up like this. I don't know if y'all can see up there. I can. All right. Oh, let's flip it over like that. I got this little piece of felt that goes along here. We're going to kind of try to keep that in there. And I like the seams right here. We want to try to keep them on this where it cups, this seam. I mean, that's what we're trying to do here. So I want to see, trying to make sure I got it centered, and it kind of appears that way. Like I said, I want to make sure that seam, y'all can see down here, I want to put this seam right here. Let me bring you in here. Look at, y'all, come check this out. This seam right here that I want it right along this seam right here. So something like that. And I want to try to keep it centered up. So that's what I'm looking at here, of where this seam comes up on this and where it comes up over here. And this did have a strap on it, you know, that was here and here. The new seat covers didn't come with one, so that comes up to that strap. And this one, if I stretch it, it will. So yeah, I think we got it kind of centered up right there. So I think we're doing really, really good. So what I want to do first is make sure I got it up where I want. And man, they get these seat covers. They give you a lot of extra material to work with, which is really good, in my opinion. I could be wrong. I'm not, but I could be. Let me slide it up here. Okay. And now, whew. Okay. Now, when I'm pushing my gun, the staple gun in, this normally would go all the way in, and that sinks the staple in below. So I'm stopping it like right here. And the reason I'm telling you that is because you can see how they're sticking out, and that's what I'm hammering in. So, like on the last one, that's what I had to do was just tap them in, just tap it in. Okay. Now I think I just want to kind of walk this around. I'm making sure I keep it taut. It's a process. I'm trying to keep that line kind of straight across there as well. Ran out of ammo. Not really. I don't know why this thing, it stops shooting about 3 or 4 staples before it ends. It's got enough in there I can't sit some new ones in. Reload later. Now we can reload. Nope, still can't. Uh-oh. Well, we got that far. That was a horrible one. Had a misfire here. It's stuck to my finger. Let's try that again. Now we're out of ammo. So basically, I'm just shooting staples in just like I did all the other ones. We're going to wrap this around and work it. So no sense you sitting here watching me do the same thing all over again. I guess I'll pause the video. Let's wrap this thing around and I'll bring you back in just a second. And we're almost done here. Take and make us a little slice right here. A few more staples. Had to put a glove on, put a staple in my hand. Don't staple your hand, guys, it hurts. All right, I'll put a couple edgeways here. Now, I will attempt, bring y'all in here, to slice this off. It's not too hard, it's just vinyl. I mean, but I want to do it kind of neatly. Good sharp razor blade is your friend here, for certain. So as you can see, we got her stapled in pretty good. I'm going to take my little tap-a-roo here. Make sure these are seated in pretty good. I just stick my arm all up in your face. I'm sorry. Now let's flip it over. And this is where our drop cloth comes in real handy because we don't get goo all over our seat cover now. And I'm just going to continue trimming this out all the way around. I may throw a staple in here or there as well. Looks like that one's trying to pull out, so we'll give it a good reason to stay. Come over here and do the same thing. Don't always want to shoot, I don't know why. A few extra staples can't hurt, right? Yeah. So, I mean, I'm just going to pick a little spot. I did, come here, look. I did put these little plastic things back in. They got staples underneath it. That's for rubbing up against the jet ski along that edge. So I'm just going to cut this off. Try to stay ½ inch or so away from the edge. I'm just making that up. I don't know why. I mean, I know you don't want to cut right next to your staples. They'll just pull out. But I don't know why I picked a ½ inch. It may be more. Be careful. Don't slice your digits. Like I say, we're just going to trim this all the way around, just like I've been doing here. I'm going to move you right over here. Y'all can have a kind of a looky-see. Just kind of picking a spot, really. It's not a, I don't believe there's a science to this. There could be. I guarantee you there's somebody out there that's a lot better at it than I am. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do all the way around. So here we go. Ta-da! So as you can see, we got it all trimmed up. Looks good, looks good. Flip it over. That's what all the seat guys always do. I don't know why they smack it, they do. Watch any of them. West Coast Customs, all of them. Yeah! Anyway, this time I don't have goo all over it. Thanks to handy dandy drop cloth. But yeah, I mean, it's not 100% perfect. I don't, you know, it's kind of uppity right there, but this thing goes down. Well, let me come back here. It goes down like this. And then swoops up back here. So there's no way to, I guess if you glued it on first. I wasn't gluing it. The other one wasn't glued. Maybe around the edges, but I mean, hey, I think it looks good. Let me pause the video. I'm gonna go throw it on the, there's still a little bit of light outside. I'm gonna throw it on jet ski and have a look-see. Hang on a second. Okay, guys, I got all the seats back on. It's fixed to pour down rain. My jet ski's gonna get wet. Anyway, there she is. I know I got the cover on the front of it. It's covered up my tag also. And I didn't want to pull it off the handlebars and everything. But yeah, it looks good. My decals and stuff are a little old and faded out, but the black matches in pretty decent. Gray, because I just didn't want to get solid black, because that thing gets hot out when you put it outside on the lake and it's outside, and that black, and, oh man, she gets hot. But anyway, yeah, I think she lines up pretty good. The lines, they line up real decent, I think. Yeah, the little swoopity doos. Old black tip. That's a good vinyl. Like I say, I'm no professional seat fixer guy. Way back in the day when I worked at car stereo places, I put vinyl on some speaker enclosures and stuff, and that's about the extent of my knowledge. But I mean, it works out pretty good. I don't have a lot of creases and stuff. You can see a little bit. I point them out. If I don't point them out, nobody will ever notice them. The back turned out awesome. I didn't have any creases on it or wrinkles or anything. So yeah, I mean, maybe this rain and stuff will blow out. We can take this joker out this weekend. I get a little video of that. But other than that, guys, thank y'all for tuning in and watching. Give me the thumbs up, like the videos, hit the little video, the bell notification. That way it lets you know when I'm putting out videos. I haven't been putting out as many this summer. We have been getting out on the lake quite a bit, taking it easy. And the new algorithm on the YouTube is, man, these guys that do this full time, I don't know how y'all do it. Anyway, but like I say, thank y'all for watching. Tell your friends, share the videos, thumbs up, like them, hit the little bell notification. You got a question, comment, please put her down in the doobly-doos down below. I try to respond to all of them. I can't get at everybody, but I try. Here comes the rain. Like I say, thank you for watching. You guys are awesome. I don't know what else to say. Make sure you tell your mom and them, and don't forget, if you ain't doing something, you ain't doing nothing.